Hello， 大家好，我是菠萝。本期我们来讲一下魔法师罗杰尔的支线流程。首先呢，我们会在打2招妖鬼的时候，这扇门前面的这个金色符文，我们点击它，就可以召唤罗杰尔与我们并肩作战。那第一次见面呢，是在这个城前塔的赐福点附近。这里有一间类似一间教堂的这种小房间，可以遇见他。
Nice to meet you. The pleasure's mine. Roger's the name. A sorcerer, as.
他说他是一名魔法师，正在这座城里寻找一样东西。也正因为如此，士兵一直在追击他。
But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormvale Castle? This place is bristling with
所有的人都在猎杀褪色者，拿来当接枝的祭品。
For grafting. Not exactly a place I'd stroll into without a purpose in mind.
我们是来挑战城主格瑞克。
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then.
他也是一名褪色者，但是他看不见赐福的指引。很羡慕我们能看得见。
Like you, but unlike you, I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time.
好，告别他之后呢，我们来到这个叫做深剑基盘的房间，这个赐福点。那现在我们要做的是调查一下罗杰尔的一些相关的线索。这边呢有个战徽，然后这里先不要急着跳下去，先把 buff 都上起来再跳下去，因为跳下去马上就会刷这只。有一只虫子，大虫子。击败了这只巨大的大虫，继续往里走，就可以看见一张类似于章鱼的怪物的脸。那旁边这里有一滩血，当我们触碰血迹的时候，可以看见罗杰尔被刺伤的那一刻，像刺一样的东西往上挑，或者是从背后遭到了突袭。打完截肢格瑞克之后，我们回到圆桌厅堂，在这里遇见了满身是伤的罗杰尔。
I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need? You defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale.
当他知道我们击败格瑞克的时候，慷慨地将他的武器作为贺礼赠送给我们，是一把8级的刺剑。
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore. The misshapen corpse under Stormvale. That is a sacred relic of the Black Knives plot, as that famed night of assassination is known. It happened during the golden age of the Erd Tree, long before the shattering of the Elden Ring. Someone stole a fragment of the Rune of Death from Malekith, the Black Blade, and on a bitter night, murdered Godwyn the Golden. That was the first recorded death of a demigod in all history, and it became the catalyst. Soon, the Elden Ring was smashed, and thus sprang forth the war known as the Shattering. I once wished to become a scholar, you see. I've spent many an hour scouring the archives for knowledge of that fateful plot. The world has grown crooked, and if you intend to put it to rights, you'd better understand what happened to make it this way. And that thing is to blame for the shape I'm in now. I urge the utmost caution. Don't disturb the corpse more than necessary.
那这里还提到一个人，那就是 D。
So you've met D.
他说之前他们是
D
朋
is an
友，
old friend.
然后后来因
We
为
found
观点不
ourselves
同，
journeying
就
together
分道
for a
扬镳
time,
了。
bound by our exploration of death. But our paths have since diverged, never again to cross. Though that's hardly an uncommon fate for two friends. D was telling me that he discovered the mark of the centipede. The centipede is an ancient symbol of the curse mark. As long as whoever finds and uses it is not nefarious by nature, then we may be able to form an alliance. If only I could speak to them in person. And if they were like you, all the better.
现在来到死眠少女菲雅的房间，
hold you like this, as often as it takes.
她告诉我们很多关于黑刀烙印的事情。
Have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot, in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke. In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so.
那这时他就给我们一张烙印的线索，其实这张就是一张讲义的地图。
Stuck as he is in the round table hole, perhaps you could make use of it.
我们打开地图对照线索，找到了黑刀烙印所在地。打开这扇沉重的大门，我们来到了黑刀地下墓地。我做一下跑图，我用快进的形式哈，左边、右边。 第二个铡刀，跳到2楼，继续往前，然后这堵钱打一下，在雾门的前面呢有一个金色的符文，可以召唤 D 为我们战斗。然后 D 它有一个称呼呢，叫做狩猎死亡。 也就是专门杀那些死弹者。以D联手把这个黑刀刺客干掉之后呢，就会得到这个黑刀烙印。在阴谋之夜，某个人物偷走了黑剑的部分死亡卢恩，将死亡卢恩的历练注入到刺客们的刀。那赶紧我们回到圆桌厅堂，把这个 好消息告诉罗杰尔。
You recall our conversation about the Night of the Black Knives, yes? They say the assassins who carried out the deed were scions of the Eternal City, a group entirely of women, arrayed in armor of silver under cloaks which fooled the eye. The knives they wielded, though, were imparted with the power of the Rune of Death through sinister rite. Please, I beg of you.
接下来他说能不能把这个东西借给他？当然可以啦。我们去圆桌那边的赐福点稍微休息一下，然后上楼去找罗杰尔。
Ah, hello. I was hoping to see you. My examination is complete. Here's the knife print back.
他把黑刀烙印还给了我们，说已经查到主谋的身份。
The person who orchestrated the Night of the Black Knives.
这个主谋就是月之公主拉妮，她是拉达冈和雷娜拉生下的其中的一个孩子，然后和拉塔恩、拉卡德是兄妹关系。拉妮的名字被隐藏在这个烙印里面。
But if I might be so bold, I would like to ask something more of you. If Rani truly is the one who plotted that fateful night, then she should bear the curse mark of destined death somewhere upon her flesh. I would like you to procure it for me. And then all will be laid bare. I will have the answers I have sought for so long. I have some idea of Rani's potential whereabouts. There's a manor to the north of the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. It is the familial home of the Carian royals from whom Rani descends. There's been talk of the old royals' vassals gathering there in recent years. Rani's whereabouts since the shattering are a well-kept secret. She hasn't been seen even once, but I suspect she might have returned to the manor in which she was born.
并且告诉我们一些关于死难者和 D 的信息。
Do you know of those who live in death? The very notion of life in death defies the Golden Order. By D's account, these
被称
defiled
之为
fiends
死
must
亡
be
守夜者的
expunged.
D 呢，
But truth
认
be
为
told,
死难者
I seek
不
the
应该存
Prismark
为
to
世上。
save them.
然后呢，罗杰尔在调查黑刀之夜这个过程当中，了解到其实死难者也是为了生存嘛，并没有侵害任何的事物，所以想找到咒痕。另一方面也是为了拯救死难者，两人的意见产生了分歧，这也是他们后来做不成朋友的原因所在。如果 D 知道罗杰尔要这么做，那肯定是气得半死。好吧，那我们出发去找拉尼了。临行前呢，我们来到了菲亚的房间，再次与他拥抱。
I heard that you lent a hand to dear Roger. He seemed positively elated. He must be possessed of great mental fortitude. It anchors his will and sustains him. Despite his grievous wounds, you truly are a champion. To dear Roger, and myself too. Then good day to you, my dear.
于是我们长途跋涉，途经卡利亚城寨，并击杀了这里的守城人禁卫骑士罗雷塔，绕过塔前的这只巨龙，顺利来到拉尼的法师塔。
Oh, again we cross paths. I believe I said my name was Rena when last we met. It pleaseth me to see Torrent hale and hearty, but tarnished. What business hast thou here? I have no memory of inking thee an invitation.
见到拉尼，我们质问他：“你是不是黑刀之夜的主谋？”
I see. Quite the sleuth, aren't we? Indeed, I am the witch Rani. I stole a fragment of the Rune of Death and used it to forge the god-slaying black knives through fearsome rite. I did it all. But sadly for thee, the curse mark thou seekest is not to be found here. I have slain the body I was born into and cast it away, and it is upon that flesh the curse mark is carved.
那身体呢？身体在哪里？
And why should I reveal that to thee? I performed the act not to bury the past, nor in shame of the deed, but all the same, thy begging compels me not a jot. The curse mark thou seekest is not here.
那我们了解到这里的时候，那你叫我们回去，那我们就回到了圆桌厅堂呢，来找罗杰尔。
I see. When Rani shed her flesh, she shed the curse mark too. You know, not everyone would trust such a tale. But if she in her current form is nothing more than the living doll you profess, then perhaps it's true after all. Forgive the bluntness of the notion, but how would you like
然
to
后他
become
提
one of
议叫我
Rani's
们回去
vassals?
帮拉尼做事，
Only in
也
order
就
to
是
get what
当
we
卧底，
want, of course.
找出拉
The
尼身
location
体
of the
的所
body
在
which
地。
bore the curse mark, which right now I haven't the faintest. And the best way to find out is for you to enter her service and take a poke around on the sly. I know you've got what it takes. Not only are you a superb fighter, but people want to trust you. I've seen it.
好吧，我们再回去找拉尼，
Is that so?
说要替他办事。没想到呢，他居然一眼就看穿我们的目的，
Affording thyself
当也大方的接
opportunity
受
to
了。
grope
毕
about
竟
the
呢，
curse mark's
能
location,
够
no
容忍
doubt.
像塞尔维斯这种龌龊的小
Very
人
well.
当手
There's
下，
nothing wrong
可
with a
见拉尼
well-made
他的度量
scheme.
也是蛮大的。
What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee.
在拉尼这里呢，我们又认识到了3个人物，然后这里就会展开关于拉尼的一系列很长的支线任务，那我会另外单独做一个视频出来，那这里就不多做演示。然后我们回到圆桌厅堂，罗杰尔伤势非常严重，快不行了。
And I have an inkling it could spell trouble for you somehow. So I just wanted to get the apology out of the way beforehand.
再做一次赐福回来，然后他就在那边已经不省人事了。接下来再做一次赐福回来，罗杰尔呢已经挂了。然后留下了一些道具，还有一份用颤抖的字迹写下来的信。